It's that time, everybody, to read some comics and talk about them and do all those fun things that involve the printed books of words and action.
Or the digital books.
Or digital books. All that being said, yes, you have entered another episode of Geek Reports Comics You Crave. I'm Bryan West.
And I'm Ryan Thomason.
And tonight we're going to be reviewing an Image comic / Top Cow comic, Aphrodite V, which I think is supposed to be 5. Number 1.
Yeah, I think it's 5 because they had all the Roman numerals at the very beginning. So.
Yes, they did. Well, and they talk about a lot of different versions of these robots and stuff like that. So we're going to be reviewing Aphrodite number 5, or Aphrodite 5, number 1.
Number 1.
Today on the
show. The writer on this is Bryan Hill. The artist is Jeff Spokes. This actually came out July 18th, so we're just slightly a little bit behind, but who's not? The age rating is M for mature.
You can blame me. I was camping in the woods. It's all my fault.
Yeah. So it's just like the quick summary is it's in the near future Los Angeles, a city on the brink of evolution, struggling with a new wave of terror fueled by black market technology, and then enter Aphrodite V, a fugitive from her masters, and basically kicks ass.
Yeah, she's like a human robot cyborg. Well, she's a robot who's become a human. Basically, honestly,
Robocop.
This is
but in reverse. Almost.
This has a very Robocop feel to it. Honestly, I'll probably reference that movie and comic book a lot. If you look at the image here, even the artwork is very. Oh, where'd it go? What did I bring up? I don't know. Comments.
Oh God, I hope it wasn't.
Cut to commercial. Yeah. There you go. Even the artwork you can see here is very Robocop S here.
But I mean, like even the colors. I mean, the colors are nice and bright. You know, when they need to be.
And they're very muted when they get to a lot of the action stuff, which is really cool. Yeah, I really liked how they did the color scheme here. It very much paints a futuristic, a future that's glum and very violent. And, very much in need of what these services that these robots are trying to, that people are trying to offer here with these robots and stuff. But honestly, I really like this comic book. I don't want to get too much into the story because it's I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but part of the reason why we're reviewing this a week late is because we really think everyone should check this comic book out, and we didn't want to skip over it just because we were behind the release date. But it is a really good comic. It gets a ton of story into one issue. Most pages, as you can see here, have these 3 long panels. And the reason why that's important is because with this type of storytelling, you can get a lot of story on a single page, right? And so, this first issue follows a guy who's he's a billionaire tech guy who's trying to buy the police force because he wants to replace.
Graduated from MIT at 13.
Yeah, he's trying to get all the cops with the best tech, and he thinks that his computer algorithms and everything else can end crime within a matter of days.
The mayor's a big old jerk.
Yeah, and on his way out, he's almost assassinated by a human robot cyborg, and saved by this Aphrodite V, which we learn a lot more as the comic book goes along. But this comic, what I liked about it is it gives you a lot without giving you anything at the same time. There's still so much we don't know about who this main tech billionaire is and what he really offers. And you kind of tell that he's really got his fingers in the robot human cyborg game. Yeah. But we don't really know how much, and we don't really know how much this world exists with robots. Like we get the idea that there's a lot of robots running around doing things. Like I said, it's very Robocop in that aspect, where you have a lot of people, but they're also mixed with these robots that are among us, right? We may not even know how many are there, and that clearly somebody's playing with robots that are becoming sentient, and that's what we're kind of learning about in this, but.
They did all this in one issue.
In one issue.
I mean, in one issue, that's a lot. And when we say that it's a lot, it's a lot, yes, but it's easily digestible.
Well, and we've read comic books that have these huge two-page splashes, and you get almost no story in an entire comic book. This one, it actually took a while to read, just because there was so much in depth story and stuff. Let's see here. I'm looking for a really cool picture of our hero here.
Really cool part. But so I had a lot of fun with this comic. I did not have any real expectation going into it. I mean,
yeah. I mean, there's our main. I'm guessing she's our main hero, Aphrodite. I mean, she's the title character, but she is not necessarily the main character, at least not in this first issue. But they definitely they create a lot of interesting characters. Like I said, the main billionaire guy. He's got this kind of very interesting bodyguard who seems very dangerous, but we see a little bit how dangerous she is, but we don't really get to see like how badass she is in this. You kind of get the feeling that she might be. Like I said, you get a lot of human cyborg robot stuff, but you don't get a lot of explanation of where they came from or what's the story behind them.
Yeah, I don't read a lot of comics. As they come out issue to issue, I'm more of a trade paperback person.
Yeah.
This is one of the comics that I will break that for.
Yes, definitely.
I had a lot of fun with the first one, and like we said, I'm really interested to see how the story goes because they were able to compact so much, but they did it in a way that it didn't seem like they were trying to do too much. And just read the freaking comic. That's all I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, I
don't want to give away anything.
Yes.
But I'm just saying, read the damn comic.
If you like, it's got a very if you took RoboCop, Blade Runner, and this really cool show that I liked that got canceled after one season called Almost Human with Carl Urban, where he had a robot.
Maybe a little bit of altered carbon.
Put them all in a blender, and then decided to make it into a comic book. It'd probably be Aphrodite V. And so if all those things interest you, I'm with Ryan on this one. I would highly recommend picking this up. This is one that I'm very excited. I was very angry at the very end when you get to the last page. You don't realize it's the last page, and you scroll up if you read them on digital. And then you get they always give you the alternate cover art, and you're like, oh crap, this is the end of this issue.
Yeah.
I definitely wanted to know more, but to Ryan's point, this isn't something I would recommend waiting to get a collected story. This is something I'm going to be looking forward to every week. So I think we're in agreement. We both recommend you buy this, buy it immediately, buy it today, and continue to buy each episode or each comic book for the near future.
Yeah. And if you do get it, it's digital for $3.99 and it's on print for $3.99. So wherever you get it, you can pay the same price.
Yep, available now. I don't know if this is a mini-series or a limited series, but...
it didn't say if it was a limited run, so I'm hoping they do it for a long time.
Yeah, it seems like it definitely is the foundation for a much bigger story. So check it out. Let us know what you guys think. Aphrodite V, #1 from Image Comics / Top Cow Comics. Anyway, thanks for joining us, everybody. Let us know if you guys read this comic. Let us know in the comments below if you what you thought about it. And until next time, stay awesome, everybody.
And read more comic books.